And to your point, I believe he's going to mock Mysterio here and deliver the 619, but Ray makes sure it doesn't happen, puts Angel in position for the 619 of his own. Mysterio connects.
You get cocky with a legend like Rey Mysterio.
DDT! What a move by Ray! Cover! Mysterio with the win! Tegan takes the fight out to the apron. Oh, the ring post hard. Oh! And now Zaya connects again.
Kung Fu knee to the jaw, highly effective in taking the Welsh Wonder down.
Zaya Lee, a martial arts expert, on display here tonight. Oh, and a kick right to the back of the neck.
Once again.
Zaya Lee's been impressive. Stacking up Tegan Knox.
Tegan Knox has been eliminated.
Super kick, there goes Adonis. Top Dollar lifting up Jimmy Uso, but again, the bad leg. Top Dollar with both Usos. Doesn't have enough left, he doesn't.
Just crumbled thanks to that.
The leg gives in.
Damaged left knee.
Kick to the face, tag made.
Just made the Usos even angrier.
Double super kick. Top Dollar. 1D.
Might be the biggest 1D they've ever hit.
One and done.
Here are your winners and still the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos.
And Ricochet launches himself through the second rope, taking Kaiser down, not quite the way they wanted it.
Oh, nice reversal from Ludwig Kaiser.
Turns it into an armbar, and now the candy cane kendo stick. Was unloading on Ricochet. I thought that Imperium didn't want anything to do with it.
You know what? I think they're finally starting to feel the Christmas spirit, Cole.
Ricochet worn out. And now a gift wrapped steel chair.
You hear me when I say
Now Imperium just wearing out Ricochet and Strowman.
Well, this is supposed to be a feel-good matchup.
Finally forcing DeVille to break the hold. Referee could have disqualified her there as DeVille continues.
Sonya Deville doesn't make mistakes, Cole. Smartly breaking at the right moment. Wow!
Oh, Raquel driving Sonya, middle of the ring. Somehow Raquel did it!
Because last week, what should have been a huge week for me was ruined by Kevin Owens. Not even by Kevin Owens, by Kevin Owens' existence. By the fact that his name has been tied to my name my entire career, and I can't get rid of him. And he wants to carry on and say he's done with me, but he's not done with the bloodline. You don't have a problem with them, you have a problem with me. And then, of all things, you want to bring back John Cena? You want to bring back John Cena to try to upstage me, to upstage us, to try to steal the show? I got news for you. We are the show! Kevin, listen very closely. And John Cena, I don't know where the hell you've been, and I don't care, but I hope you're watching. We are going to destroy you. We are going to rip you apart. We are going to leave you mangled. Do you understand? Because you are trying to step to the bloodline, and when that happens, you get smashed.
Bray Wyatt assaulting her cameraman.
Bray, stop it! Bray, stop it! Get off of it! Bray, get off of it! Come on, man! What are you doing?
Like a ballerina for Christmas, Wade.
A lot better looking than the sour-faced Ludwig Kaiser.
Opening another gift and
What the hell?
Wade. Why are the New Day? Why are they dressed as soldiers?
They ain't soldiers, Cole. They're nutcrackers.
The submission magician, the dangerous Baszler, now going after Raquel Rodriguez, apparently the final entrant into the gauntlet match. And look at this ripping apart the brace from the broken elbow of Raquel Rodriguez.
Man, you fight your way through an entire gauntlet with a broken arm. And you end up in there.
Well, I agree with you, Wade. This is an absolute joke.
A snapping, tendon-tearing renegade like Shayna Baszler, who wasn't even supposed to be out there.
This is an absolute joke. Raquel from behind, rolling up Shayna Baszler, shoulders down. She did it! And backfired on Ronda.
Here's your winner, Raquel Rodriguez!
Ricochet might be out for the count here.
And that's it. He took your mistletoe.
You have to kiss him to get him back to power.
Samantha!
Well, that's Ricochet's real-life girlfriend, ring announcer Samantha Irvin. And the mistletoe just fired Ricochet back up again. And Ricochet now on fire.
I thought that mistletoe was a dud. It didn't work for me.
Because you were sitting next to me, dummy. And now Kaiser misses with the right. Ricochet, springboard moonsault.
I've never seen Ricochet so energized.
Strowman with Kaiser through the table. Ricochet off the recoil. Strowman. With a running monster power slam. Double team coming. Ricochet flies like a rainbow.